Good morning. It's Hot Seat remote because of so much activity at the state capitol. And our guest this morning is State Representative Dick Lowe. And Representative Lowe, good to see you.
Good to see you, sir. Good. It's been a long day, but it's good to see you today.
It has. We've got to start with, there seemed to be some high drama at the Capitol on Thursday, Friday as well. We know that there's some friction between the executive branch and the legislative branch. What happened?
Well, there was, as you know, the governor came in and made a presser yesterday, kind of took care of some of the budget issues that, and it came down to is we all want the best for Oklahomans. We really do. And we understand that the tax relief needs to be done. We sent some stuff over. We didn't get it all worked out. So now we're going to be coming back in special session. I know it was dramatic error, but we voted down the bill that would override, which probably no one's ever seen before. But we wanted to let the governor know and the Senate know the House wants to work in good faith. We care about our people in Oklahoma, and we wanted to help them, especially through this extremely tough time we're in right now.
Okay, so it's going to take us a while to unpack all of that, but I want to get to something that's just really been lost in importance and amongst media coverage of the last few days. We started talking about this a year ago. You've been working on this a year ago. There were $80 million in property tax protests that were held in escrow because of some situations with valuations that didn't appear to be on the up and up. You've been working for a year. Even the bill changed. The last few days, there appeared to be some hijinks in getting it on the floor. The fact is, what you guys have been working on, ladies and gentlemen have been working on, you got it passed. Give us a little history of how you got this thing passed. Then we'll talk about what it does.
Okay, it was quite an ordeal, and especially when you're just been in the legislature 2 years trying to figure out all the ways that things happen. But we had a bill in this 4413, and it deals with ad valorem tax protests, especially on oil and gas and wind, anything over $3 million on real estate. And, this issue has been such a big issue for so many years that we had to get after it. And, but we did introduce a bill. We had some opposition, and we had three bills actually that were running in tandem, had opposition to pieces of them, which usually tells you it's good legislation if you have opposition. But as we ran 4413, finally it came together kind of towards the end of last week that said, hey, we got everybody together, negotiated in there, they negotiated some ideas. But with that, the bill had to change. We changed it over into a trailer bill that we was able to put that language in at the last minute and get the negotiated language on. And it had three pieces of that in there that we really wanted, that we felt like the industry wanted, well, the people wanted, the taxpayers wanted, as well as good for our schools. And that was been the key number one from number one day for me, is what's best for our schools and kids, and it's solid for our taxpayers.
Okay, so you basically had ag interests, you had business interests, you had energy interests on one side, assessors on the other. You got this thing through. The question I have is there more reform that you can do in the future? And that $80 million that hasn't been able to get to the schools, are you going to get that cleared up soon?
Yeah, I think so. And one other group that you probably didn't mention, their education was behind us too. They were seeing that we were able to help the schools, and it was great to see our schools, our educational organizations behind us too. But yes, I think we're going to see some things. Number one, what this bill is going to do, it's going to get these evaluations on a more even scale, more fair in what we do and what the numbers are. And then we've got also bill that was a companion bill, 3901, which was by Representative Pfeiffer, which was going to help make these happen and get over within a 12-month period. So these two bills together have a great aspect to be able to make this thing kind of clean up.
Congratulations on getting that done, Representative Dick Lowe. Thanks, and I know you'll be back. Special sessions coming up, 2 of them, so get some rest.
I'm looking forward to it. We're going to take a few days vacation. We haven't had one in 3 years. My wife and I was either campaigning or working, but hey, we're getting ready to have some fun for a few days and turn off the phone.
Excellent. Good for you. Thanks for all you do.
Thank you.
Again at news9.com/YourVoteCounts, and follow me on Twitter @MitchellTalks.